Hey yo, what's good with it, Black Goose TV family, man? Double salute, your boy Fluence in the building. We here, y'all know what it is, what time we on. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? I was this close not doing the Fluence Lounge tonight. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Cause y'all know I missed some big events, man. One of the biggest events that I missed that I definitely went to go live for was John Jones' return. But obviously that's not on the boxing tip. So it's like personally, I feel like I haven't missed nothing big when it comes to boxing, but when it comes to combat sports, period, I definitely want to do a live for some of these boxing, excuse me, for some of these combat sports pay-per-views that have happened. John Jones in particular, I didn't do it. I'm not mad at myself. Personal decision. Look, y'all, your boy has been grinding. Your boy has been, you know what I'm saying, taking care of business. So I haven't really been able to do what I need to do when it comes to this right here. You feel me? But nonetheless, like I told you the last time I went live, when I got the time, I'm gonna make the time, and we finna make sure that I'm on live. So tonight, I definitely could have went live for this. Tonight, I'm gonna be watching it. So I'm like, tonight, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn my phone on. I'm gonna go on my Black Goose Television YouTube page, and we're gonna get it popping because there's no reason for me to do anything other than that. So I just want to say once again, salute, double salute to the people. It's been a long time coming. We back once again, made some time. So hopefully y'all feeling fine and y'all with me here for the grind so we can do what we do. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm watching the David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, Showtime, Boxing Sport, card. You already know what it is. They just got done with the Colbert Venezuela fight. Colbert got the decision. A lot of people was booing. Everyone saying it was a robbery. I didn't really watch it like 100. Like I had it on. I wasn't paying attention to it for me to say if it was a robbery or not. But you know what I'm saying. You know how it goes. I'm really here for the David Benavidez Caleb Plant fight. You know what I'm saying. I don't care about nothing else. Boxing, in my personal opinion, this is probably this. I've been saying this. I said this in the beginning of the year. I said this before the year. I'm like, this is one of the worst years when it comes to boxing. Period. When it comes to fights that we're really looking forward to, this is one of them. So there's no way I wouldn't have went live for it. Oh yeah, by the way, there is one boxing fight that I should have went live for, but I didn't. Or at the very least, I should have did a Fluence Lounge. Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison, as y'all know, is my guy. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite boxers. Love that motherfucker to death. And yeah, I probably should have went live for it. I didn't. I didn't because I knew how it went, and it went exactly how I expected it to. That had nothing to do with biasness or anything like that because y'all know who I'm rocking with. But I just knew, I knew how that was going to go. So I didn't even want to put myself through that. So, anyways, long story short, what's happening, everybody? Much love to people. Double salute, positivity, blessings. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everyone's feeling great. I hope everyone is avoiding that hate. You already know what it is. I'm having a good time right now, man. It's what is it? It's Saturday. We here. We in the marches. This is January, February, March. Yeah, we in the marches out here. You know what I'm saying? Marching to the sound of the drum, marching to the sound of the troops. We got the co-main event happening for David Benavidez, Caleb Plant coming up shortly. So that's going to be happening. I probably won't be paying too much attention to it because I really don't care about it. But I was like, hey, yo, now, if any now, is going to be a good time for me to go live. Because if I would have went live anytime later, I would not have did it. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't have did it. I'd have been too comfortable. I'd have been chilling. I was like, no, I got to do it right now to put myself in that element. So we here. Nonetheless, much love. Y'all come up in here, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, whatever that case may be, whatever it may be, whatever it is. Show some love to your boy. You feel me? Much love to everybody. Hopefully everyone's solid. Everyone's, you know what I'm saying, feeling amazing. Y'all already know, man. If y'all come up in here a little bit later into the stream, of course, y'all feel like y'all want to join, y'all feel like y'all got something to say, drop it in the comments below. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna, go a whole nother level. I'm gonna drop the actual link so y'all gonna be able to join and talk your shit on the video chat, all that type of good stuff. But I want to say, man, since I haven't been doing my boxing shit regularly, haven't been updating the people, man, I do got a lot of opinions on a lot of things that's going on. I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying, overflood or overwhelm everything and everyone, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot going on, but there's not a lot going on, right? In my personal opinion, everything that's going on is what's to be expected. But at the same time, there's certain things that I think is worthy of being talked about and being addressed. And one of those things is I got to give nothing but props and but props, praise, respect, and admiration toward Caleb Plant and David Benavidez having this fight go down. Like this is gonna be probably, if not one of or the biggest fight of this year mostly anticipated, close in skill level, respectable. Like this fight is an absolute banger, man, and he has to be respected. You have to show love to it because when you look at the complete and entirety of this whole entire year, when it comes to boxing fights and what's going to be coming up and what should we should be showing love to, and we should be wanting to, what I'm saying, give a lot of eyeballs to and a lot of, I'm saying, focus to. This is the beginning and the start of it. I'm saying? When you look at after this, you got Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I got a lot of love for them because, I was one of the main people saying, hey, I don't want to believe it until I see it, or at least to the ring, or at least until I see a signed contract. But as you see, we're inching closer and closer to that actually happening. Yeah, we have a signed contract, all that stuff, but the actual fight day is in place. So I'm like, we have this kicking it off. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. We got Javante Davis, Ryan Garcia. Um, Joshua versus Franklin is coming up, but supposedly we're supposed to have Tyson Fury versus Usyk happening this year. But obviously, Eddie Hearn is making it seem like, the fight, the not Eddie Hearn, but I think it's Bob Arum. I can't remember who it is, but they're making it is Eddie Hearn saying that the negotiations are starting to fall through. Canelo obviously is going to be fighting John Ryder. That's not a big fight. Tim Tszyu versus Jamel Charlo should be happening next, probably before the end of the year. That'd be a good fight. We have Terry Crawford fighting Roca. That's not a bad fight. Earl Spence versus Keith Thurman was supposed to happen, but apparently some, crazy one, in that case. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with Earl Spence. So we don't have a lot of big fights happening. We have a lot of expected fights. Boxing is boxing, man. Boxing is doing what boxing usually does. So you can't have no problems with that. You can't feel no type of way about that. But I just want to say salute, double salute as always, man. We got the co-main event coming up. We here, man. Fluence Lounge, baby. Much love, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Feeling good, feeling great, man. Avoid all the hate. Make sure you good with everything you do, because most niggas gonna eat. Jesus Ramos. I've never seen Jesus Ramos fight. I've never seen Joey Spencer fight. It's a new one for me. I probably won't be giving it too much attention. You already know what we're here for. We're here for the main event, man. Like I said, man, I was not gonna go Fluence Lounge for this, man. Like it's been so long, you know what I'm saying? At least in this aspect, like I was chilling, but I'm gonna be watching the fight either way. So it's like, man, I'm either gonna not be live watching the fight, or I can just go live and watch the fight. Like, let's go live watch it. Well, both these cats, young guns, man, 22 and 23, young boys, young bulls. Okay, man. Back when I was 22, I was a pilot. Niggas always trying to figure out how to solve them. Hmm. Okay, so they both undefeated. So this should be something right here. I didn't know. So this is a high stakes, high level fight right here. Okay, so Ramos, man, his uncle fought a little bit earlier. Man, double salute to the people we here. I ain't even trying to be like live like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt it. I don't even know if I felt it was right. I was just like Fluence Lounge, man. By the way, Fluence Lounge, like this channel is not dead. Trust me, it's not dead. Just let me get in the right situation. We'll be back popping crazy. All right, we got the co-main event popping off, going crazy with it. Oh, we got the OG in the building. We got Lost One. What's good with it, Lost One? Hey, man, I got Benavidez. Who do you got? Um, if you want me to be real, I'm just gonna, I'm not even gonna be specific. I'm not even gonna give details. I'm going with Caleb Plant. I'm going with Plant. He might get caught. He might get hit with a nasty body shot, but I'm gonna pop with Plant, man. I think Plant's gonna win this one. I think he's gonna win by if not a majority decision, split decision. I think Benavidez is going to hurt him early in the rounds. Might even get a knockdown early. I think Plant's going to be able to overcome it, sustain. And I think he's going to be able to outbox Benavidez for the rest of it. Salute to everybody though, man. Salute to you, Lost One. What's good with it, boy? OG, man. Remember the first time you came to chat? We getting old. Lost One, we getting old, man. Salute to everybody up in here, man. Plant seemed confident at weighing. You seen Plant came in not heavy, but he came in heavier than Benavidez. That was for a reason, because we all know Benavidez is a very big boy for the weight class. So I think Benavidez, he packed on that extra weight, that extra muscle for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Co-main event. Someone's old got to go. I remember back in the day. I feel like I'm gonna be reminiscing a whole lot when it comes to tonight, because that's how I'm feeling. Back in the day, AB, man, AB, he was like, obviously someone's old got to go was old, but AB really repopularized that. I'm the can man. Anybody can get it. I wish I could have saw AB. That would have been the Fluence lines before that. AB, not that one. Last one said he has to be able to hang in there with him. I think. See, this is the thing. Like, this comes down to how good do we think Canelo is? Because Caleb Plant hung in with Canelo fairly easy. Not easy, but Caleb Plant was right there, neck and neck with Canelo until he did end up getting stopped late in the round. So a lot of people who feel like, man, Caleb Plant, are you gonna be able to hang in there with, David Benavidez? We're basically saying David Benavidez is better than Canelo. Is that true? I'm not saying that's a yes or a no. I don't hold Canelo in high regards like that. Canelo's getting older, smaller fighter, and compared to David Benavidez is young. He's not even in his prime yet. He's barely 25. So Plant definitely can bang too. I think there's a big reason behind that banging. You can go ahead and equivalate that or equate that to right now in this certain fight with him coming in a little heavier. I think that he knows he's going to have to be in that position where he's going to have to let them hands go and take some shots. I think Benavidez would. I'm not mad at it. I'm with that. That like one when you said bro, I only brought up Broner because I was talking about someone's old got to go because the co-main event. Both of these fighters, they're both undefeated. So that was a random me putting in there. So that's why I talked about Broner. But last one when I'm, yeah, that's a good point. When Canelo, yeah, I'm like, he was in there 10, 11 rounds and then got knocked out or stopped in the 11th round with Canelo. We're basically saying if Caleb Plant, if we're saying Caleb Plant is in more danger with Benavidez and at some point Benavidez is going to catch him, we're basically saying Benavidez is better than Canelo. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying I'm against that because at the same time, Canelo's in his prime. Actually, he's on his way to being out of his prime, right? Benavidez is barely entering his prime right now. So, and then Benavidez is naturally a bigger fighter, naturally weighs more. Canelo's a naturally smaller fighter, naturally weighs less. Excuse me. He started at a lower weight division, so you might be right. And when it comes to Caleb Plant, I'm like, he might be going in there having all the supreme confidence because, this is what Canelo was able to do to me, but you're not gonna be able to do that. Like, well, shit. When you're younger, when you're bigger, when you're better, when you're stronger, there might be a problem. Benavidez isn't 29. Benavidez is younger than that. Benavidez is. I don't think Benavidez. I think Benavidez is. I don't think he's either 25 or 26. Benavidez is young. Like a couple years ago, he was only 24. So he's about. I think he's 26, 27 right now. But no, I don't think Benavidez is 29 yet. Benavidez is young. Plant's like 34. Yeah, Plant's like 32, 33. Yeah, Benavidez is young, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, we got a knockdown first round. Ramos Spencer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone got knocked down, boy. Oh yeah, Ramos about to knock that boy out. Oh, Ramos gonna knock him out. Oh, he got him knocked down. Oh, that boy Spencer was hurt. I don't know who these cats is, but Ramos was finna shout it. She leave. Okay, so Benavidez, yeah. See, I don't allow like when I stay track of, you know what I'm saying, their ages, but I don't allow a lot of years to move because that makes me older. You feel me? But I was thinking 25, but okay, 26 sounds right for David Benavidez. So Benavidez is even in his prime yet. Plant 33, 34. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't put yourself in a position where you beat a younger, cat, but you have to be in a special. You have to be in a special place to be able to do something like that. And is Caleb Plant capable of that? Possibly. I'm choosing Caleb Plant to win because I think even though Benavidez is young, he's still going to his prime. He has that power. The difference between him and Canelo has nothing to do with size. It has nothing to do with weight. Canelo was a boxer. I just don't think Benavidez is that skilled when it comes to being a boxer. But I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Last one, you might be completely right. So we're gonna find that out. By the way, Joey Spencer, he finna get knocked out. He looks like a smaller fighter. Ramos looks way bigger. Let's see. I hate when announcers always go to that. Everybody got a game plan until you get punched in the mouth. That's what Iron Mike said. Like, nigga, it's boxing. Like, nigga, their game plan was previous to that. Spencer like a way smaller fighter though, no cap. Yeah, we gonna see. Nah, it's like, look, I'm pretty sure Benavidez is gonna be the favorite for tonight. I don't see why they like he won it. I'm like Plant, is an older fighter. He's lost, you know what I'm saying, to Canelo. But we'll find out. Is Benavidez on the Canelo level? Is Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying, above Benavidez? Because if that's the case, then we got a lot of shit to talk about. I just want to say, I just turned on my stream. Who you got winning this fight? Ramos is destroying the dude Spencer. Like, he's destroying him. He's just too little. So you can kind of see this. You can be like, okay, this is a warm up to the next fight, right? Ramos is like David Benavidez. Spencer is like Caleb Plant. The difference is Spencer, you the smaller fighter. You should be using your jab. You should be using your footwork. You should be using your boxing. But instead, you're trying to work on the inside with a bigger fighter. That doesn't even make any sense. Caleb Plant's not going to make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant's always gonna be. He's gonna box when he needs to box, and he's gonna work on the inside when he needs to work on the inside. He's gonna throw power punches when it's open, and he's gonna make sure he avoids the big shots when he needs to avoid the big shots. It's interesting though to see Ramos though in the first round he'll be able to stop him, and then the second round Spencer's really fighting in the pocket, and he wasn't able to hurt him in that second round. That's definitely a plus for Spencer, but that being a long term game plan is definitely not something you want to be walking with. Because I'm like, you basically putting yourself in a position to be like, let's see what happens. But some would say that Chris Colbert did that in the last fight. That Chris Colbert fight with Van whatever, that was a crazy fight, man. I watched it. That was crazy. It was a good fight, but it was crazy. I'm not mad though. It was a good fight. Colbert did his thing. Venezuela he did his thing. This fight is a good fight too. No cap. I would be interested though to see if this goes all 12 rounds, 10 rounds, excuse me. If this goes all 10 rounds and the opponent is not doing what it's supposed to do. Because Ramos, you too much in a position where you can really do your thing. You feel me? You can really take advantage of what you have happening. But Ramos has been mad comfortable. Like I said, that's why I'm like, a lot of people probably think David Benavidez is going to either stop Caleb Plant, knock him out, whatever the case may be. I really think Caleb Plant, he's going to take some damage. He's going to take some very questionable rounds. But I think he's going to end up winning, man. I think he's going to end up styling on David, you know what I'm saying, David Benavidez. I think Benavidez, he's just not ready. Boxing is real. It's a sport. It's a skill. I just think Caleb Plant, his skill level is just levels above David Benavidez, and always will be. Ramos is for sure putting that pressure on Spencer, and I respect it. I don't got nothing against it. Let's see if Spencer's gonna be able to handle this. Though Ramos is going crazy for a minute. I feel like Ramos will kind of put the like continuously put the pressure on it. Like, don't take these breaks. No, don't wear off him. Don't allow him to be able to, you know what I'm saying, come back or be able to try and do their best to dust off what you already put on it. You feel me? Salute to the people, double salute. Ooh. We here, you already know what it is. We're back after I don't know how long. Well, Spencer gotta fight back. If he don't fight back, man, he ain't gonna have no chance to win the round. But he's losing the round clearly. But yeah, I do respect the fact that he is fighting back. Like, that's very respectable. What I really like about this fight is not just what I'm seeing, but both these fighters are undefeated. Like, Spencer's undefeated, Ramos is undefeated. So it's like they're young guns coming up. So you really get to see, like, obviously styles make matchups. So it's like against a different style, maybe it'll be a different situation. But I like seeing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like two dudes who undefeated had everything to lose, and this is what we're gonna do to make sure it still stays the same way. Speaks volumes. No cow. 10-4. I just want to let y'all know I'm doing the best I can right now. I'm like, there's part of me be like, you should have never went live, my nigga. Like, bro, you should have never went live. Like, I'm mad up, I'm mad feeling good, but I'm like, damn, high power. Let's talk about it. You already know what's good. What's good with it? Let's talk about it. Let me know, man. I don't got no real niggas. Well, I do got real niggas. Last one was in the chat. I love you. Appreciate you. He probably still in it. But let me know. Let's talk about it. I'll drop the link right now. That probably be making me want to stay in this bitch longer. Let me know. I'll drop that joint in a heartbeat. I ain't talking about 5 of them. And I ain't talking about 5 of them. But I'll drop that link. I'm driving. Yeah. Y'all already know we trying to get high with them. Yeah. All these niggas, they don't talk a lot, but I don't really play them games. Yeah. You already gonna say some shit, but I ain't gotta say no names. Yeah. We don't ride with him. We don't get high with him. We don't really drive with him. Why you niggas always lie with him? Always gotta be this lying. Let's talk about on the CMOS side of the game. I ain't got never respect for that. Never respect. Run the blender, bro. I ain't tripping out. You ain't gotta be on those shit. I'm like, bro, don't even, bro, don't pay me no mind. That I'm saying. Anybody else on the stream, don't pay me no mind, y'all. I'm just talking my shit. This co-main event is fire, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to see this shit. I want to see the main event, man. No caps. This is what I'm finna do. All my niggas ain't fly with them. Salute to the people, man. Much love. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. You already know what it is. This card ain't shit. This card ain't shit. Last one say I don't think I'll go 10. We'll see. My Spencer is clearly losing, but shit going where it's definitely gonna be able to end in you know what I'm saying, the amount of time it's saying it's gonna end. Unless we get a crazy knockout, which it doesn't look like they really got any type of knockout power. You know. I say either something crazy with a knockout, or I also say Ramos. Ramos is that good where Ramos is better than Spencer. So maybe there's gonna be a point where Ramos start really letting his hands go, which he has been, but he does in a way where it's like, okay, Spencer really can't defend himself. Let's go ahead and call this. Cut. So we'll see. Niggas talking crazy. I don't want to leave. Money on me, it's on me. So salute to y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's number 5. I don't even feel like it's round 5. I'm kind of mad I went live this early. I should wait till the actual main event. Because it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. I ain't gonna talk shit. Y'all know what I'm about. Quit. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I had to drop a link, man. When it comes to this type of session, man, I'm like, man, I could be watching this shit by myself, no cap. Like I don't need to be lying. This is a bad fight though. I'm not gonna have to lie to you, hype to you, nothing. I see why a lot of niggas, man, they be like, oh, I can do this shit myself. I'm 100% with it. Vision High 768, what's good with it, boy? Woke up 15 minutes ago, set my alarm clock for 3:30 a.m. just to watch the David versus Caleb fight. I have no business being up this early. I have my ass off. So you must be in like a whole different country or something if you gotta wake up that early to see this fight. So salute, double salute as always to you, Vision Hot. I gotta be 100 with you. Let's hope this fight is worth it. I'm on the same shit. Like I please. You making me want to go live. Like before I used to love doing this shit. Now I'm like, you making me want to go live, postponing my food, postponing my sleep, everything, just for me to like, please make this shit be worth it. Like Caleb Plant, if you don't give your absolute best and win this fight or lose it by knockout in the 12th round, I don't got anything to say. I'm mad at the motherfucker. Last one said nearly time. Nearly time. Co-main event. We got 5 rounds, bro. That's not soon. Double salute you in the chat. Hey, double it up. Make sure I hit the like button. You already know what it is. Okay, so Vision Hawk in London. I didn't know you was in London. I probably should have known that. You probably told me before, but in London, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You watched the UFC card, Vision Hawk. Yeah, man, I'm telling you right now, man. Caleb Plant, don't lie to us. Please don't lie to us. Cause I expect David Benavidez to do what he do. I expect David Benavidez to come in here, go crazy, try and throw some combinations, and try and win a fight. Cause he's a young gun. Caleb Plant, been there, done that. Got paid from the Canelo fight. I'm not saying he won it. I'm not saying he won the fights that he wanted, but he got paid from the fights, and he was in a position where he never thought he would be. So please don't let that be a factor. Because I'm telling you right now, anyone who says that ain't a factor, they probably lying to you just like they an actor. I'm just letting y'all know for real. That's something you gonna have to keep real. Trying to keep it low like a discount Big Mac meal. For real. Alright, to be honest, I didn't even know UFC fight was today. Yeah, it was a fight today. I was watching that before the live stream. Okay. Corey Sandhagen versus Marlon Vera. Sandhagen destroyed him. It wasn't even a good fight. It wasn't even worth it. It was all hype, no fight. Hey, you on that cap? I am. I'm tired as a bitch. I'm telling you, like y'all ain't seen me a lot when it comes to doing shit, but yeah, man, it's shit been. Yeah, I'm tired of the motherfucker, but I'm like the reason why I'm here is because one, it's Saturday. Two, I'm finna watch this fight whether I'm on live or I'm not. So I'm like, I might as well just go live for it and watch this joint. So yeah, but yeah, I'm tired of the motherfucker, but I'm having a good time. But yeah, I'm tired in the mud. But salute to you, Vision High. That's no cap. Vision High always be coming with the real, real. Oh, we got. Let's talk about it in the bill. Let me add him to the stream.
What's that?
What's the
What's it like? What it sound like? I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, the vocals good, sound good. You good. Let's talk about what's happening.
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just chilling, man. How you been, man? What's up, bull? What's up? What's up with the bull?
Hey man, you know what it is. I know it's been a long time. Y'all ain't heard, but you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get shit right, but shit been good. Well, let me not cap. Shit been cool. Shit been cool. Taking care of business, keeping things straight. You know what I'm saying. We here, but yeah, shit been solid.
That's dope. That's dope. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's good. So what's new? What's new? What other than this fight? Because what's name getting his ass whipped? Damn, I'm fast. I can't be saying that. He getting his butt whipped.
Boy, I ain't be tripping on this shit. I ain't making no money for so.
No,
But
no. I'm saying I'm fasting, so I'm trying not to curse too much. You know what I
oh,
mean?
respect.
Yeah, so
This particular, let me say this real quick. On this fight, I didn't care about this fight. I wasn't paying no attention to it. They both undefeated, which is dope. But Joey Spencer, he shouldn't even be in the. He not even on the same level as Ramos.
nowhere near
Um,
Rum. No, not in the same stratosphere as him.
yeah, I'm like, it's probably gonna go 10 rounds because like Ramos doesn't really have that type of power. But that's probably the worst type of fights, man. When you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be 110%. I wasn't planning on going live, but I ended up going live, and the reason was because like I'm gonna watch this fight anyways, right?
Right,
I'm gonna watch it because we got what maybe like four big. I won't even say four big fights, but we got 4 fights we want to pay attention to. That's happening this year. If you're a boxing fan, so I'm like, this is one of them. So it's like,
exactly.
how am I not gonna go live for it, or at least you know what I'm saying be here for it? So that's the big reason behind it, because know what I'm saying? We don't got too much to look forward to when it comes to being a boxing fan when it comes to 2023.
But what I want to see Benavidez fight because I haven't really seen him fight in a long time. To be honest with you, I just want to see him fight and see what he got. Now let me ask you a question. You think the last fight you saw the last fight with Colbert?
Yeah.
I felt the boy got robbed. Colbert should not have won that fight, in my eyes.
Why?
Why? One, the boy was the aggressor. Boy, he hit it with cleaner shots, and he knocked it down in the first round, which was a 10-8 round. So if they scored the round 95-94, they didn't give him a 10-8 round. That means they gave him Cobra what a 10-7 round. They had to give him like a 10-7.
You thought Cobra was getting outboxed after the first round?
Yeah, I think that he got outboxed. I think he got hit with more shots. I think that, and he got dropped. And he was hurt several times in the fight.
When he got dropped in the first round.
Right, first round. So, and then it's like Boy controlled the whole fight. He controlled the fight. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're going to judge it 94-95, so what that mean Cobra had what a 10-7 round? If he already got 9-8?
You're thinking of from the point where you thought that he lost the fight. So that's why you thinking he had to make up rounds. From my perspective, I actually, I'm not mad at the decision. I'm not saying that's what I would have chose, but me personally, from me watching the fight, I thought Cobra got hit with the bigger shots from Venezuela. I was like, yeah, Venezuela landed the bigger shots, but I thought Venezuela got outboxed the entire fight from Cobra. So the way I saw it was like I could get how you can see, you have judges saying like, yo, I give it a 1 point advantage to Colbert each round. I can see that because he was a better boxer. He was a better boxer. He got hit with some shit in the beginning where he got dropped, but other than that, I'm like the more powerful and impactful punches came from Venezuela. But if you are also the one who was initiating the action, I would have been like he deserved to win. Oh well, there goes it. There we go. There goes the end of that fight. Who I said was going to win, he got it. Yeah. But basically, I was like, when it comes to Venezuela, I was like, he would have won the fight if, in my personal opinion, if it wasn't just I'm landing the most impactful punches, but I'm also pressing the issue. Colbert was pressing the issue, outboxing him. He didn't land the most powerful punches, but he did everything else. He checked all the other boxes. My jab was working. My hook was working. You know what I'm saying? Right. I was coming forward. I was pressing you, all that stuff. Venezuela, if you're gonna be a power puncher, you're gonna be someone who's gonna be feared because I'm, landing the right shots. You have to be able to control the ring. Also, you have to be able to land the powerful punches. He landed the power punches. He was an aggressor, but he didn't cut off the ring. He wasn't able to control the ring.
I mean, I think he controlled the fight for the most part. I think he had Cobra backing up pretty much the whole fight. But Cobra was landing jabs and things like that. But with the knockdown, to me, that's what separated the fight. If the fight was close, the knockdown separated the fight. So they telling me that the fight wasn't even that close.
It wasn't, though.
Huh?
It wasn't. That dude, Valencia, he got outboxed by a smaller opponent, by someone who didn't have power like that. Like, I'm not a big fan of Cobra like that.
Oh, me neither.
But Cobra was the better boxer. It's not even a question.
No. I'm not a fan of either one, so I get it. I get that. What you think about Plant? Who you think will win this one?
I told the people, man, I got Plant winning this.
I want him to win.
Like, I think Benavidez, but this is the thing. This is what's weird. It's like I'm kind of contradicting myself because I'm like, all right, so Plant, he lost against Canelo, right?
Mm-hmm.
He basically outboxed Canelo until he couldn't outbox him no more, and he, you know what I'm saying, he got hit with a shot he couldn't take.
Right.
Some would argue that Benavidez is a bigger Canelo. Now, that's unfair because I'm like, Canelo, his accomplishments, his skill level, like, Benavidez is nowhere close to that. But Benavidez is a young gun. He's taller than Canelo, naturally bigger than Canelo. He never fought the weight classes that Canelo fought at as far as lower than him because he would never be able to make it.
Right.
So why would I choose, Caleb Plant to beat David Benavidez when he lost to Canelo? I'm not saying David Benavidez is better than Canelo. I'm just saying when you look at the natural state, when you look at what he's been able to do at his weight class and how he comes off, it's like, well, damn.
Well, I can give you a push. Canelo got a better skill pattern. He's a veteran. He's been in the ring more. He knew certain tactics. Like you say, he couldn't outbox him. When he realized he couldn't outbox him, when he got hit with that shot. You see what I'm saying? Can Benavidez put that together like Canelo? That's the question.
That is. Because I'm like,
Like
it is.
statue
But,
wise,
but but let's say this. Let's say, okay, David Benavidez can't. But at the same time, it's like, he don't need to. What if it's like, well, shit, he don't need to do what Canelo did. He younger than him. He bigger than him. He taller than him.
yeah, true. It might be quicker. You might not have to hit him with those type of shots.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't need to do all that shit that that Canelo did against Caleb, because Canelo is essentially a smaller fighter. He's essentially he's not as strong as Caleb. I'm all that, and I'm younger.
Facts, facts, facts. I can see that. I can see that. So it's that's why I want Plant to win. I'm always going for the underdog anyway.
Yeah, I'm still going with Plant. You know why I don't want to rock with that?
Well,
Because I would say that PBC really invests in their fighters and they really look for up and comers. I don't think they give a fuck about PBC like that. So as much as I think David Benavidez is a beast, I think, and as much as we're excited to see this fight, I think we're about to see 12 boring ass rounds of fighting. I think in the first 4 rounds, we might have a knockdown here and there, and I think it'll be in Benavidez's favor. But I think after that, I think we're gonna see, Caleb Plant really just control the fight. Because I'm like, and this might be disrespectful, but shit, a lot of y'all was talking a lot of shit when it came to Zero Ramirez.
yeah.
He fought Dimitri Bivol, and like niggas ain't talking about him at all no more.
Like he a bum, right?
At the very least, it was like, yo, nigga, nigga, yeah, we ain't got to pay no attention to him. That undefeated record ain't what we thought it was.
So, all right, let me ask you this: Who is it? Who you think he should fight next? The boy who just beat Spencer.
Who's Zerto?
Yeah.
I think it's a weird situation when it comes to like heavyweight. So when it
Right.
comes to Zerto, I think just kind of stay with the PBC scenario. Whatever PBC offers, as long as it's in the PBC frame, go with it.
Isn't Charlo? He like heavyweight, right?
Technically, no. Like this is the thing about what's going on with Charlo. So
Borderline, right? Or
we
what?
don't know. We don't know what's going on with Charlo right now because he ain't fought nobody. He ain't called nobody out. We don't, like, he ain't fighting over. It's about to be 2.5 years now.
But is he like heavyweight?
Nah, he's super middleweight.
No, okay. All right, all right, all right.
Salute to the people though. We got Ramos just did his little thing. We're gonna have Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez coming up next. I ain't even finna lie to you. Let's talk about it, man. This as much as I think it's gonna be like I'm not gonna say like I'm looking forward to the fight because I'm just what I'm saying. When you're a real hardcore boxing fan, you know how boxing goes. But I'm very interested to see what's going to be the outcome. Because if I look at it and like, if you want me to be 100 with you, if you want to be absolutely truthful with you, if you want to be non-biased, there's more of a benefit for Plant to beat Benavidez. No, let me swerve that back. There's more of a benefit for Benavidez to beat Plant than Plant to beat Benavidez. And the reason why I say that is because Plant is already looked at as a GOAT in a sense. Because like, oh, I fought Canelo, then I fought Durrell, then I'm fighting Benavidez. Oh, you're not scared of no one. So he's already looked at as a GOAT. Benavidez is a dude who's looked at as a like nigga, what you been on? And we already know his past allegations, the past shit he's been through. I'm not gonna pull that up. I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna speak on it. But I'm just saying there is so much more to win. There's so much more to gain when it comes to David Benavidez himself as a whole and what he's been through in comparison to Caleb Plant. Because what we've already talked about is the age difference. It's also a big, a big conversation topic as well. Caleb Plant is at the end of his prime, respectfully. David Benavidez is at the beginning. So that's always going to be a matter when it comes to this particular fight. So as much as I love Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting a lot from him to be able to pull through. And that has nothing to do with his actual. Oh, I see you. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna pull you in. Hold on.
Yeah,
All right,
my
what's good
bad.
with it? My bad. No, that was my bad. I'm like, I'm over here. I'm trying to get this shit right. What's good with it, bro?
Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. Like I said, it's here. Just get my content together to go and do some recording later on tonight. That's it.
Hey,
Got some bad rap.
so you no, but you asked me, right? You was like, okay, who's gonna win between X, Y, and Z? Who do you got winning between Caleb Plant and David Benavidez? Excuse me.
Um, I like Caleb Plant. I want him to win. I want him to win. But I think Benavidez is a better fighter. I think he's a bigger fighter. I think he's the most is up and coming. And I think that like you said, I just want to know if he could put his combination together. I haven't really seen him fight too much, so I can't really speak too much about him. But I like Caleb Plant. I like what everything he's. I like his attitude. You feel what I'm saying? He's an underdog. He like somebody that used to work at like a strip club or something, like a bouncer and shit. You know what I'm saying? so so you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? So and they fighting at home.
Real quick. Salute to Lewis Coleman. Long time, sir. Hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah, I remember you, Lewis. Appreciate you, brother. I just
Salute,
want to say,
salute.
I think we'll see a knockout. Or how they were talking at the weigh-in. Plant tried grabbing Benavidez's face. Yeah, no, I saw that.
Hit that
Yeah,
like
you know
button.
what I'm saying. Go ahead.
No, just hit the like button. Go ahead. I ain't cut you off. My bad.
I was just saying, I was like seeing that. I was like, me personally, I think they were just trying to make some shit pop off. Caleb Plant knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? He fought, Canelo. He knows, like, obviously, just fighting Canelo, period, you're going to get numbers. But, you know what I'm saying? Add a little bit of extra to it after it. You know what I'm saying? That's going to get a little bit more eyes, a little bit more casual eyes. I think that's all that was. I don't think there's, when I watch this shit, man, people putting in work, people training, I don't think there's no real beef ever.
Mm-mm.
It just depends on who you fighting and who understands media. So I think all that was just to kind of just be extra with the media, man. And we got the main event coming up next. Benavidez versus Plant. This shit, I hope it's gonna be fire. I'm not gonna say it is gonna be fire, but you know what I'm saying, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I hope it is fine. You know what I'm saying? But I think Caleb Plant is the type of fighter that's gonna force the issue anyway. You know what I'm saying? He realized it's his debut. He realized he's an underdog. He realized that he has something to prove. He realized that he gained the experience when he was in there with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that has Benavidez been in there with a fighter with the caliber of a Canelo?
Do you think do you think Plant will try to put himself out of character because of knowing that? In other words, try to put himself in a position where he, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to prove something that he doesn't need to be proved because he was already in a very high level you know what I'm saying, situation previously.
Correct, but not saying that he's gonna go out of character, but he's gonna have that chip on his shoulder. Like he's gonna go out on the sword. You know what I'm saying? If it comes down to it, like that's how I feel about this fight right now. You know what I'm saying?
Luke Coleman said Plant gonna spark David early. Let's see if Plant can get David out of there. See, I think the opposite. I think David might touch Plant early, and Plant's gonna have to be the one to kind of like, yo, be like, yo, this is like I've been here before, been there, done that. Rock with me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how narratives, you know what I'm saying? Money, what they put in front of you changed. Because I remember 2 years, 3 years ago, when we talked about Benavidez, ain't nobody talking about what he was doing in the boxing ring, nigga. You know that man.
Yeah,
So
from a line of box, and his brother a boxer too, right?
yeah, Jose,
Who's that, right?
his younger brother, yeah. But you know, Jose, he not even close to me on the same level.
Right.
He's older.
I'm saying he still got a boxing lineage. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing to have. You know what I mean?
Who think that he looked drained? What you think? Did you see him at the weigh-ins?
No, I ain't see him at the weigh-ins. Who looked drained? You
Who
said
was
somebody.
saying David Benavidez looked drained?
I can see that.
Me personally, I'm like, I wouldn't say he looked drained, but I definitely understand if you feel like he didn't look at full capacity, if that makes sense.
I know what you're saying. It's not. It's like when the chick talking about she lost weight, but she lose it all unhealthy. She like, damn, she's sick, but she lost weight. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he looking sick or dehydrated, so to speak. Like he just don't look like himself. I know what you're talking about. It's hard to explain. You have to be in that position. I know
Now I
exactly
know
what you.
what you're saying too, because I'm like David Benavidez. I'm like he's a bigger person than Caleb Plant. So it's like I also agree with the fact where it's like I agree with everything you just said. And then when it comes to Caleb Plant, he came in a pound and a half over David Benavidez. So it's like he was kind of trying to show like, yo, I can carry this weight way better than you. Like nigga, like you struggling to make this weight. I'm not struggling to make this weight. Like I can make this weight in a half and still build muscle. Like, but is that a good thing? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It depends how it translate with the speed and the power. Just because you gain weight don't mean your power changes sometimes. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But we want to see.
Yeah, weight gain definitely has nothing to do with power, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you just saw John Jones. You feel me? You took when you
Uh,
do the right regimen, when you take your time, I'm like that weight gain really do matter because I'm like
now when you do it like that, he put on. He said he was
right
power.
way.
See, powerlifting regular. You know what it is. Powerlifting and just lifting to get in shape and strong.
Yeah,
Powerlifting to
yeah,
get on and to get strong. That means he's doing like cleans and all types of stuff, squats, deadlifts, heavy. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact. That's
And
a
then
fact.
skill, he ain't had to worry about the skill level because that's not gonna go nowhere.
I think that's what it comes down to, right? Because I'm like, you don't feel comfortable taking all that time and doing all that shit if you don't have the skill, right? When you have the skill, it's like, I just gotta get the physical right, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, so do you think David Benavidez has that skill level? Do you think Caleb Plant has? Well, let me actually take that. Not David Benavidez, but does Caleb Plant have the skill level to be like obviously they've been fighting at the same weight, but Caleb Plant is the one who came in a little bit heavier. That means he feels like he needs to be a little bit heavier for a guy who's naturally bigger than him.
Well, maybe he learned something from the Canelo fight, man. He felt he was a little too light in that Canelo fight.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
probably 100.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why you want to come in. That's like when the second fight with Fury and Wilder. Wilder came in a little bit heavier. You know what I'm saying? Than his usual weight. You know what I mean? So
So I don't know where you at with what you're watching. Benavidez is currently in the ring. We're waiting for Caleb Plant to come out.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna say I'm either with you or probably a little behind. I got it on a different stream than I usually have it on. As you
Yeah, I'm
know,
streaming too.
yeah,
So
you know,
let's talk about you got once again, who's your win? You got David Benavidez, that's your pick? Let me
for
know.
me,
Let me know that firm. Yeah, what's your pick? Firm.
my confirmed pick, who I want to win, who I think gonna win. It's a different. I want Caleb Plant to win,
But who you think is gonna win?
but I think if it's
Who would you
anything,
put money on?
Benavidez, because especially after seeing what the judges did and to me, that's how I feel. What the judges did in Cobra fight, I can't anything close. They don't give it to Benavidez because he's the champion.
You only that's Plant's advantage though, because I'm like Cobra. Cobra fought a little bit less aggressive. He would fight. He fought like I would expect Caleb Plant to fight, and he won. So it was almost like the judges were like really giving a benefit to someone who was trying to box.
Yeah, but neither one of them was champions though. Neither one of them had no
Okay.
belt. So you know what I mean. I'm not going to just get like if uh, if Cobra was the challenger, right? He wouldn't have won that fight. But being though they ain't had no belts, I can give it to whoever and we get a rematch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So your heart's rooting for Benavidez.
No, my heart ruled for Caleb Plant.
For Caleb Plant, excuse me, but you think David Benavidez is gonna win?
Yeah, boxing got to fix him. You know what I'm saying? They always want to make the next big fight, and he's more marketable. He's more, you know what I mean? He's more entertaining. He's more cachet. You know what I'm saying? For the game.
So I'm the same way. Like I think if Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying, he's older than David Benavidez, which we already talked about, much older. I think if he's smart and uses his brain, he should be able to win this fight. But at any point he tries to use his ego, he will lose.
I
So
agree. I agree.
um, as
So who
much
do
as I
you?
think, like this is the thing, we've talked 100%, and not just you, but me. I'm the one. You know, my narrative of what I'm saying is like, well, if you fight, Canelo and you did X, Y, and Z, he can easily be like, I fought Canelo. He's the best in the world, and he didn't knock me out. So he fights differently. And because of him fighting differently, now he's not boxing, but now he's engaging. So I didn't talk about that. I made it seem like it's like, oh, I fought the best in the world, and this is what happened. So I can do the same thing. But he can, in his mind, say, I fought the best in the world. David Benavidez, you're not the best in the world. So now I'm going to put myself in positions where I'm taking damage or I'm possibly open for a shot that I shouldn't be open for. Like that can absolutely be possible. So,
That's facts.
I have all that in mind. So while I'm looking at it, I got Caleb Plant winning. He should win by a 12 round majority decision, excuse me, or a split decision. But if anything else happens, you know, we already talked about it. So right there
I
with you.
agree. I agree with you. And he's fighting at home. I didn't realize that he's fighting out in Vegas and they fighting in Vegas.
I didn't know that.
I I I, I just realized that too. It's
Oh,
just
my
crazy.
brother Gator, man.
So I mean that's a nice little record, 22-1 and 13, 22-1 and 13
Great record.
Canelo. Like that's nothing to be ashamed about.
I'm like the only one you have is against Canelo, who's supposed to be the face of the, you know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He probably looks at himself the same way Canelo. He like, yo, Canelo, his only loss was against Floyd. Now look where he's at. That's probably how Caleb sees himself.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. People
If
don't
you
ever,
want,
people don't think about that shit.
that's why this fight is really a good. That's why I think this fight could be a really good fight because Caleb Plant is a good he fought Canelo and Benavidez is the champion, so he has to. They want to have a good showing also. They
Let's
don't
be
want.
honest though, and this just sounds weird coming from a nigga like me, but I'm like, you really think boxing's gonna be like, oh yeah, I want a 33-year-old white boy to all of a sudden carry boxing? There ain't no money in it. There's
Well,
money, but there ain't no money compared to what David Benavidez can bring to the table.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that he's going to win, but I want Caleb Plant to win because I feel that he's still an underdog, even though he's fighting at home. Everything is in his favor. He fought Canelo. He's fighting at home. He's the bigger fighter. To me, he's the more experienced fighter because he fought Canelo, and and he's fighting a younger fighter right now.
Let's
Like
be honest, like what? How would you feel? Let's talk about it. If Caleb Plant just get knocked out cold, and how would you feel in comparison if David Benavidez gets stopped cold by Caleb? Think about the difference in your reactions to those two. You can't tell me one would be like, oh, okay, and the other would be like, God damn.
One gonna be all right. They both gonna be like, oh they both gonna be that, right? And then I'm like, damn. And then I'm probably like, damn, play, you got knocked out, dog. I ain't see that happening. Then if Benavidez get knocked out, I'm probably like, yeah, okay. I knew that was gonna happen because he fought Canelo. That'd be my reactions.
That means something, bro. That what you just said, that means something. Like you're not the only niggas gonna be saying that.
Right. That's the 100. You know what I'm saying? So if he knocks him out, I'm like, oh shit. I knew that. I ain't say I don't think he gonna see. I don't know if he hit hard enough to knock Benavidez out.
I don't know if Caleb playing either. You know he does either. You feel me? But it's
So
not
that's
always about if you hit hard enough. It's about precision. It's about.
accuracy, timing, putting your hips into it,
I'm gonna be
swinging.
interested to see if David Benavidez hits hard enough to make Caleb Plant feel like, you know what I'm saying, or anybody who's watching this fight be like, oh, Benavidez really got that power. Because I think that's the problem why people respect Benavidez, but they don't at the same time. Because you at this lower weight, you calling out certain names, like you're not really getting niggas out of here like that. Like,
Right.
fuck you on, bro.
No, I agree.
Here we go though. No cap. Let's say this: who do we give more props to for this fight happening? Do we give it to the manager? Do we give it to the promoter? Do we give it to David Benavidez? Or do we give it to Caleb Plant? Who deserves the love when it comes to this fight happening? No cap.
Did they want to fight each other? They wanted to fight each other, right?
Supposedly, allegedly, but at the end of the day, you know how that goes. I'm like, the
Right.
person who enforced the fight, the person who made it happen was Caleb Plant and his side. There's a reason
I,
why this fight happened. It was because of Caleb Plant and his side.
I
Because
would
it's
say
not anything other than that.
I would say this. If he wanted to fight him, he ain't ducking, you know what I mean? He ain't ducking nobody, he ain't ducking no type of smoke or nothing like that. So and the man and I think
This is
everybody
David Benavidez's biggest fight. You feel me? He's still a young nigga. He's 25 years old. Like this is his biggest fight right here.
this is his
Fighting
biggest payday.
Caleb Plant, bro. Like the nigga who just got done with. You know what I'm
It,
saying? He went 11 rounds with Canelo. He got stopped, but he, if it would have went to the decision, some people would say Caleb Plant won.
I agree.
This ain't no joke. This ain't nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is real deal.
No, I agree with you. Matter of fact, I'm about to put something on this fight.
It's crazy. Everybody was going with Caleb Plant, including myself. Like we're expecting this to be a 12 round fight. Anybody who's not going with Caleb Plant, this shit's over before then. Facts.
Yeah, and I think this Caleb Plant's plus money. That's why everybody go. Well, gambling wise, he's plus money.
You got to remember, plus money isn't always good money.
Oh, plus money is
You
not
get
good money.
less money betting on plus money. So
Nah, plus money plus money is like it's hard to get it because they not supposed.
it looks like literally me looking at them like talking in the head offs with the referees and shit. Like David Benavidez looks like he cut weight and he's too big for the weight. Caleb Plant looks like he gained weight for the weight class. No
It look
cap.
like I see what you're saying. Like Benavidez, like he look like I lost weight,
Facts.
but I lost weight. Like he like somebody who was in the gym just trying to lose weight and shit.
Caleb Plant looks like a nigga. I need to gain weight for this shit. So I'm like, what I want to say about this is usually Caleb Plant with his style works in later rounds. I'm like, it's gonna be interesting to see if he slows down in later rounds because he gained weight for it. He's a
Yeah,
better boxer.
here we go. About to start. Your joint started.
Yo, we here. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if y'all don't subscribe. Whatever the case may be, I really don't care about none of that shit. Um,
Like button.
motherfucker, it's March 25th, it's Saturday. We here. You already know what it is, man. Fuck all the bullshit. And if the bullshit is on some bullshit, then let the bullshit be bullshit.
And that's some. I feel you.
Damn to y'all niggas. David Benavidez, I'm telling you right now, watching him, that nigga, his boxing skill is not on the same level as Caleb Plant. But I'm gonna be 100 with you. Caleb Plant looks like a nigga who gained weight. David Benavidez looks like a nigga who cut weight. Let's just be 100.
Yeah, it like Caleb Plant was trained with John Jones and shit.
Yeah, he was on his John Wick, nigga.
He looks solid right now. What's the end of like?
Yeah, he definitely does. But nigga, let's wait until the 6th or 7th round.
Let's see what
My
happens. Yeah,
boy. Yeah, I'm like, he's not his natural weight. He's heavier. So let's see what happens when a boxer catches a shot that he's not expecting. But at the same time, I will say this Caleb Plant is on a whole nother level. Like, not just a regular boxer doing the shit we've been talking about with these last fights and shit like that. Like,
movers and shit. Like he has a certain skill. If you could box with Canelo, even though he got you out of there in the last like the 11th round, that shows what you capable of doing.
that's what I was talking about. I'm like, when we put Canelo at that range, I'm like, okay, Canelo's a better boxer than David Benavidez, but Benavidez is naturally bigger.
Right. But bigger don't necessarily mean better in boxing. Because
No,
look at Mike Tyson. He was knocking all them big ass niggas out. Damn. Excuse me, shot the law. He was knocking all them big dudes out.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? But but when Buster Douglas laid that jab on, they had to keep hitting with that jab, jab, 1-2, 1-2. He had problems with that.
Let
Even
me ask
though
you, because I'm interested in asking this. Even though this fight is interesting, whoever's gonna win, blah blah blah. Do you think that we'll get a? Do you think they actually have an opportunity at Canelo, or do you think we're kind of the same position?
say that again.
My bad, man. I'm faded. I'm like, do you think whoever the winner of this is going to be in a better position, or you think you're going to be in the same position? Where it's like, all right, you might get a Canelo fight, you might get this fight, but so you think? Do you think this particular fight is relevant? Do you think there's anything to come out of this fight other than saying I'm the Showtime hero, I'm the PBC hero, I'm the X, Y, and Z?
I think if Caleb, I think yes, I think they both can benefit and use it if they have a good manager, a good marketing team, they can use this to their advantage because Charlo ain't fighting, right? Who else is in this division? Uh, then you got Melo. Who else?
But let me ask you this though.
So they definitely be in a better.
Let's say Benavidez beats Caleb Plant. Do you think he gets the Canelo fight?
I think he can market for it. Whether he gets it or not, it'll just bring eyes on him more, and then more people will want to fight him, and now he can have his pick.
That's the problem, though. I'm like, that's why if you're a fighter, this is some bullshit. It's like I'm giving the broadcast company, I'm giving the YouTube channel, I'm giving the motherfuckers promoting me all this love. That doesn't mean I'm gonna get any type of actual fight that I'm looking to get.
Right, but say he beat this fight, but he was in a war. They might
Does it
not think he,
matter?
they might not
I'm
think he.
watching like dog. I'm watching this Caleb Plant versus Benavidez Jr. fight, right?
Uh-huh.
This shit is average at best. Like
I
this is
agree.
one of the biggest fights that's supposed to be happening this year. How sad is that with boxing, bro? Like, what does this mean to us? Us as boxing fans, what does it show? Like, I be seeing, and it's like I got a number of respect, but I be seeing YouTube channels, boxing channels, like y'all be talking about the same shit every single day, and the fact that y'all able to do that, I'm like, I don't know how y'all do that and still have a job. It's like, see, that's why I'm not able to make this money the way y'all make it, because I'm like, that's some bullshit. Like,
Right.
bro, I'm watching this right now. Caleb Plant is literally outboxing David Benavidez. But David Benavidez is clearly a bigger person than Caleb Plant. So none of those actual shots are hurting him.
I agree
Boxing
with
is some bullshit.
you. Listening. Like he's swinging. It's like that was a good hit.
This shit's bullshit. Like boxing is on some bullshit, bro.
I agree, but at the same time, it has its moments. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's why we watch it. That's why we make
I
channels
think
off it. That's why we talk about it. It
I
has its
think
moments. But
what
that's
happened.
also why we see these social media sites and these niggas who never boxed before, they're making more money than any of these niggas. These social media boxers and shit. Cause we
Right,
realize that boxing ain't shit.
boxing really, because I think we got
The
spoiled though.
three fundamentals, Muhammad Ali, oh that shit ain't shit.
Remember, we got spoiled. What year? Like a couple years ago. I mean, it wasn't last year. Was it last year or the year before last? We had a lot of good fights. We had a lot of good,
Oh yeah, it's a fact.
yeah, and we had a lot of UFC matches. So I think with that happening, and then they went back to like this the basic norm. I think we got spoiled with that. Now,
Think
hopefully,
about, think about
hopefully,
this year. Let's talk about it. What are the fights that we're looking forward to this year, bro? This is one of the worst years in my personal opinion of boxing. Maybe I'm just old now or whatever. I'm really paying attention, but I'm like this.
that's what it
Like, this
is.
the biggest fight. Like, this is the biggest fight.
I'm gonna tell you what it's like for you in boxing. It's like when you was a kid, right? And the summertime was never really that hot to you, and then it seemed like the days was longer, and then and the summers was long, and the winter, you know what I'm saying? As you got older, you're like, man, the summer quick as hell. We in winter already. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with boxing. It was a good times, and now you got older. Now you realize like this ain't shit. This shit. I'm used to seeing XYZ fighters. Now I see these cupcake fights, just like football, just like basketball, just like everything else. When money's involved, it gets more watered down.
No, I agree 100%. I don't feel no type of way. Like are we here? A lot of people are hopping up in this thing. They probably think this shit would be either a lot closer or a lot different. Like, look, Caleb Plant is doing exactly what he should be doing. He's outboxing David Benavidez Jr. David Benavidez Jr. He's not a better boxer than Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is a better boxer, but if David Benavidez Jr. catches him on something, that's the game. It's only 3 rounds, 4 rounds, whatever the case may be. So anything can happen. But actually watching it in real time, me personally, someone who loves boxing, I'm like, this shit is trash. And me
I,
watching this shit just like I
and
love y'all,
money,
appreciate y'all, I love being live for this shit, but it's like, man, I'd rather just not be live, chilling, sipping, like whatever it is, because I'm like, this fight is not entertaining in my opinion.
keep sipping.
This is a fight we've all been waiting for a long time. This fight is not entertaining, bro. Benavidez is not doing what a lot of people expect. Like Caleb Plant is doing exactly what we expect him to do, right? David Benavidez, you're not doing what we thought we was going to do. You're not doing what we thought you was on.
But this is what I would say is, and this is what I was asking before the fight started. Is it because he been in it with Canelo and now his skill level got a little bit better and he knows how to fight these big type of guys now? He learned how.
His skill level's always been on it. This has always been how he fought. Caleb Plant has always fought this way. It's never changed.
No, he's showing a little different angles now than he did in the Canelo fight, though.
It's not much though. I'm like, he's always fought like this. Caleb Plant is always fighting in this
But
situation. The
you
way
don't
he's
need
fighting, he's always fought this way.
in boxing. You don't need much. You just need just a slight angle, a little slight shift here. And this is something that Benavidez probably never seen before. That's my personal opinion. I don't think he's been in the ring with a boxer.
It's just crazy for Benavidez to be that boogeyman. He's really not on that type of shit. Is wild. Like,
But he might got to take him down in the 6 rounds, like you said.
and you're right. It's early. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Where's she going? I'm probably like watching this fight. I'm not gonna get there. Like I can't, because I'm like boxing is really just like combat sports. Period is really disappointing me, man.
Yeah, that's sports spirit. Like from an ex football player, right? I played on the college level and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's when I watch football, I'm like, man, this shit's boring. You know what I mean? Some good games, but it's pity pat football. I remember niggas used to try to get marks on their helmets on purpose. Not
Okay,
saying, not saying that's the smartest thing, but that's how it was. I remember people used to niggas come over the middle, bang, lay them out whether they going up for the ball or not. That's where alligator arms came from. Ain't nobody should get alligator arms in the NFL no more.
Yo, nah, nigga, you gonna get sued. Nigga, you gonna end up being in a position where you're like, nigga, I'm paying this money for this. What?
Exactly. So if I go up for a pass, I can go up with my hands all the way up. You gotta wait till I catch the ball and come back down with it before you can hit me. Come on, man. That's crazy.
As I be feeling with this boxing shit, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, but
And
I'm not
boxing,
even going crazy to him.
like boxing as well, and I feel the same way with boxing. Like UFC, it's hard. It's hard to. It's you gotta fight in UFC. You gotta
I'm gonna
fight.
be honest with you though. I'm like, I think David Benavidez is gonna lose this fight. Unless he catches him with some, I think David Benavidez is gonna lose this fight. David Benavidez has really been exposed. And I think
Right.
that's a bad look in the long run because I'm like, as much as Caleb Plant is a big deal, I think it's a bad look in the long run because it's gonna fuck up the whole tournament. It's gonna fuck it all up. It's gonna fuck up the division around it. It's like some
You don't think
bullshit.
it? You
But
don't think
it is
it?
what it is. Like I'm not surprised. Let me say that.
If Benavidez lose, you don't think it open up the
Yeah, it
division?
do. That's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised this shit going on the way it's going on. I think Caleb Plant should win this fight, but I won't be surprised if they try to give it to Benavidez just cause there's a lot more money in Benavidez than Caleb Plant. Whole lot of
Like
more money.
a lot more money. You know what I mean?
But
Commercials they can do with him and his brother and all type. It's all types of marketing shit they could do with them.
fact,
And don't
I'm
forget,
like,
in
any
Puerto
last
Rico,
words you want to talk to the people about? Like usually I'd be 100, yeah, but it should have been just too. But any last words you want to say to the people? Let's talk about it.
man, watch the fight. Come follow me. I'm gonna have some great content upcoming next week, and just come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell a lot of y'all why y'all women cheating on y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all men why y'all lady cheating on y'all.
Get your shit right, man. We gonna make sure like we gonna have a live where we discussing all that. But
Yeah,
tonight
come up.
I'm hurt. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. I thought it was gonna be a lot better. It ain't what it was. It ended up being a regular boxing, match. Like any other, but it wasn't it is what it is. It was what it was. And let's talk about it. Got this shit going. So you know what I'm saying. Last words before we out of here. Let's talk about it. Let them know.
Goose
Who
go
you got
say
winning? How you think it's gonna go?
Goose say gonna be more consistent and
I'm trying.
tune
Wow, I'm trying.
tune in. If you ain't following battle rap, come holler at me. Come follow me. I'm gonna talk to you about battle rap. I'll walk you through it. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, we're gonna talk about some health stuff. You know what I mean? And talk about real life stuff. You know what I mean? That you could take away and use it in real life. You feel me?
Y'all already
So
know what it is. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. We out here, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is. We keep pushing, we keep moving, we keep maneuvering, we keep grooving, we keep doing what we gotta do, man. Life is long. I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're gonna tell you everything you need to know, even if it has to do with a little bit of wrong. We on 100. We out here, man. Black Goose TV, man. Much love. Let's talk about it. We here. We out. Salute to the people. Man.